Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 here, back making another video on the Retroid Pocket 2 Plus. Yeah, my first video actually did really well. I got a lot of views really fast, so I decided to make another one since that one was so kind of successful. And looking at the thumbnail, yes, it is true, I did break my Retroid Pocket 2. I've only had it for a month, and it did kind of mess up on me. And now, I'll explain kind of the situation in a second, but basically it wasn't a hardware break, it was some sort of system break. Basically meaning like all the buttons work fine, the triggers work fine, the analog sticks still work, home select, even the touchscreen still works. So it wasn't a hardware issue. Something messed up in the software and basically made it unplayable. Again, I wish I had footage of what was going wrong, but unfortunately it happened when I was at work, but I will explain it the best I can in the video here. So basically, what happened was, I've only had my Retroid for a month, so I'm still in like the kind of testing phase. If you guys got the Retroid Pocket, you probably know what I'm talking about. Like when you first get it, you're like, oh man, I wonder like what kind of games will work, I wonder what I could put on it, what I could play on it, all that stuff. So I'm still kind of in the testing phase, so I didn't really play anything too extensively on it yet. I was just kind of downloading different games that I could get it, seeing how well it works on the emulators, stuff like that. Again, I'm still in kind of like the testing phase. So, if you have one, you probably understand what I'm talking about. But anyway, this is basically what happened. So I went into the Dolphin emulator here, and I actually don't have it on me, but I was playing a Wii game, and the Wii game I was playing was the Naruto Clash of Ninja Revolution Special. That's not its name, it's like the Japanese exclusive Clash of Ninja Revolution game. If you're familiar with the series, it's the one that was, where you could play as like Sage Mode Naruto. So if you're familiar with the series, it was that one. It was a Japanese exclusive, so we didn't get it over here in the US, or Europe didn't get it. It was exclusive to Japan, but, I got it and I was playing it, and while I was playing it, it did boot up. I got to the menu and everything was working pretty fine. But if you are familiar with those games, you know you could actually play it with the GameCube controller. So I tried, instead of doing like the Wii controls, I tried to switch it to the GameCube controller, just so I could play it like a normal video game. And when I did that, a cutscene loaded up. Like I was at the start screen, and if you wait too long, it like plays a demo. So I went to start playing a demo while I was changing the controller. And while I was playing the demo, the game just crashed. So it just locked up, the screen went completely black, I couldn't like really hit anything, the Retroid Pocket kind of froze up, and it froze up when I was trying to switch the controls over. And when that happened, it finally unfroze. I was able to get to the like, what was it? Come on. You could do it with this thing. There we go. So I was able to get to like this menu right here. And then I like sweeped it out, I sweeped this out, it might just be easier to clear all, there we go. So I sweeped them out, I got back to this menu, and I didn't notice at the time because I had to do something else, so I shut off my Retroid Pocket, I turned it back on, and I also downloaded a PlayStation 2 game I wanted to try out. So when I was doing that, so when I got on it again, I went to the PlayStation 2, I opened this emulator up, and it was actually ATV Off-Road Fury, you see it right here. And when I went to go do that, I noticed my controls were all screwed up. Basically, the D-pad worked fine, so I was able to go like up and down, left and right, that sort of thing. But I will click here, just get out. But every time I hit the X button on the Retroid, it would bring me to this menu right here. So, and if I hit it again, I would go back to here, So I give it back. So like the X button was mapped to this right here. So every time I hit the X button, it would go back to here. And just vice versa. And I was like, what the hell's happening? And every time I hit the B button, it would just take me home. So it would just take me to, oh, god damn it. This is so hard to do. So it would just take me to the home menu, and other things were strange, like the A button still worked as select, but I would be on like Dreamcast, click select, and Duck Station would open. So again, basically the controls on a system level were all thrown off, and I had no idea how to fix it. I went into settings here, whoops, hit the wrong thing. We'll go to home. Let's go to, I'll just use the D-pad. So I went into settings and I tried to change stuff up. I went into handheld settings. I went to like virtual mouse. I noticed if I turned off the virtual mouse, it did fix a little bit of the problems, but the X button still took me to the tab menu, and the B button still took me home, and there was no way I could change that. I didn't know what to do. I tried messing with the settings, and just nothing was working. Oh, and also, what was happening is when I used the right analog stick, it would just move the mouse. So if I move the right analog stick, it would act like a mouse, like this right here, and it wouldn't navigate through the menus like it should. So again, I don't exactly know what I did wrong, and I'll be like, I want to try to close all these out. Again, this is actually really hard using like the PlayStation trackpad, but like, fine. Bye, bye, and bye. Alright, so, and I'll be honest, this is actually the first Android-based device I've ever used, so I'm not really quite 100% like adapted to using the interface. There's still stuff I'm learning on like an Android device. So there's still some things, so I don't know if that's like a common problem, and if anyone can explain to me like what went wrong. You did notice it is fixed now, and unfortunately the only way I could think of fixing it is to do a complete factory reset. So I did that. I did a factory reset on my device, and when I booted it back up, everything was normal. So again, the problem was on a system level. I don't know if a setting got changed. I don't know what the hell happened, honestly. But it was unplayable and I couldn't use it, and the only way I could figure of fixing it was to do a factory reset. But the factory reset did fix my device, so I'm very fortunate with that. But other than that was pretty much it. So I tried looking it up on like blogs and forums and Reddit and all that stuff, and no one seemed to have that problem. So I wonder if it was like a glitch, like the fact that the game crashed when I was switching over controllers screwed with the controls on a system level. I don't know if that's even possible, but that's what it seemed like happened. And unfortunately, I had to factory reset my device to get it to work, but fortunately, it did solve the problem and my controls are back to their normal state that I got at the beginning of it. So again, none of the hardware issues were a problem. That was one thing I ran into, and I want to make a video about it. I don't know if it was just some freak glitch or some sort of, I don't know, I have no idea what it was. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it had something to do with, okay, let me open, I think I have to open up like an emulator or something. I guess we can open up Redream, why not? I didn't try this, but it might have something to do with this menu. Maybe something got changed here on a systems level that I didn't know, because I know you could like keybind things. Oh, and another thing I noticed, let's get out of there. Come on. Boop. Bye-bye. Another thing I noticed in this Final Fantasy game that I have, Opera Omnia, it's, I had key bindings to it, and I tried opening it up when my system was broken, and all of my key bindings were missing. So I had like, on the side, I had like the A, X, Y, and B kind of set up to like hit buttons. And I noticed they were gone, and that's usually not the case. So again, I don't know if just something went wrong on like a systems level, something got, I don't know, out of sync or whatever. But if any of you guys know what that problem could be, I'd be super interested in hearing what you guys think it is. Because again, I'm not really familiar with Android devices. This is my first ever Android device. So again, I'm not 100% sure on how well things do, or how well to like use it. But anyway guys, that's the video. I just wanted to make that story, let you guys know what happened. It is a glitch that I ran into, a problem, but again, a factory reset was able to fix it. Unfortunately, I did lose my save files for like some of the emulators I was playing, but again, I'm still in like the testing phase, so I never really like sat down and really played like a game to a point where it's just like, oh man, I'm sad I lost that save file. So luckily, it happened in the beginning. It solved the problem. Hopefully, it never comes up again. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want more Retroid content, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments. I'll be more than happy to make some more. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys for the next one. Okay, thanks, bye. Later.